This is the standard equation of a circle. Where HK is the center of the circle and R is the radius. So with this one, this is your H value and this is K. So this is the equation. I'm going to put in the H value and the K value, I'll put it in. And then it's the radius squared. So don't leave it in that format. We're going to simplify it. Two negatives make a positive. And the square root and the squared cancel out. This is the final equation of the circle. Okay, so for example, let's say I had my center right here, and this is my circle. The center is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, -7 and -2. My radius is 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I were to write my equation, it would be x plus 7 squared plus y plus 2 squared equals 16. All right, let's try this one. Notice this is not in standard form. Standard form, remember, is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals the radius squared. So guys, notice this y term is not on the correct side. So I need to move it to this side. So I'm going to have 2 times x minus 1 squared. I'm going to move this over plus 2y plus 6 squared. And I'm going to move this -8 to the other side, making it a +8. Now it's a little bit closer to my standard form, but notice I don't have coefficients right here. So I need to get rid of these 2's. So what I'm going to do is divide every single thing by 2. When I do that, I'm left with x minus 1 squared plus y plus 6 squared equals 4. So this is my equation in standard form. Now that it's in standard form, I can easily tell what the center and the radius. The center will be at 1, -6, and the radius is 2. So now I can graph it. Here's my center, and my radius is 2. So I'll go out 2 on all sides. That's my circle. Now we have an example where we're going to have to do completing the square. So the first step, you want all of your x's together and all of your y's together. So this is a term with x's. I'm going to put them together. X squared plus 14x plus y squared. I need this 2y to be over here. So I'm going to make it a -2y equals -41. And guys, I put spaces right here because we're going to fill those in. What goes in those spaces is half of b squared. So remember, standard form is this, ax squared plus bx plus c. This is the standard form of a quadratic. So this is my b value. What's half of 14? And then you're going to square it. 49. So I'm going to add 49. And you can't just add 49 out of nowhere. You need to balance out the equation. So I'm also going to put 49 on this side. Again, with the y's, what is half of -1? I'm sorry, what is half of -2? -1. And then square it. It's just 1. So I'm going to add 1 to both sides. Okay, now that I filled in the blanks, you can easily factor this. If you were to factor this, you're thinking of two numbers that multiply to 49, but add to 14. 7 and 7. So this will be x plus 7 squared. Just a hint, it's always half of that number. Same over here. It'll be y minus 1 squared, because -1 times -1 will give you the +1. -1 plus -1 will give you the -2. Equals, all of this added together is 9. So that is my equation of the circle, and I got there by completing the square. That's the name of this method. Completing the square. There are thousands of videos online that teach this concept. Okay, so now that it is in standard form, I can see that the center is at -7, 1, and my radius is 3. Now I can graph it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. +1 is here. Radius is 3. So go out 3 in all directions. This is my circle.